Hey, good evening, and welcome to the MidwestSports.net YouTube channel and also to the Twitter feed. We are live streaming right now from the MidwestSports.net YouTube channel and, of course, right here from our studio. Now, we're going to be doing a few more live streams during the course of the college basketball postseason. So we're testing the waters here tonight. Please let us know how we're doing or how we did. If you're watching it after the fact here, we have some scores and a few things to bring to you, some updates, and some regional rankings that have come out over the course of the last 2 days. Hi, I'm Joey McWilliams. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video, and please do subscribe to this YouTube channel as well. We are setting our goal for 1,000 subscribers this year. We can go a little bit further and do a little bit more with the channel when we reach that mark. So I encourage you to please help us out there. And if you're watching us on Twitter tonight, thanks for watching us there as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. A few updates. It is the postseason, and we are in conference tournament time. Let's talk some women's basketball here with a couple of conferences in the NAI. We start with the KCAC, and we start with an upset tonight as the number 8 seed Oklahoma Wesleyan took down the top seed Kansas Wesleyan 73-70 in overtime. Michaela Watkins with a three-pointer in overtime with 1:08 left in the extra session. And that's what pushed the Eagles to a 3-point victory, 73-70 over Kansas Wesleyan. Sierra Johnson had 14 points in the win as well. Now, don't forget about Kelsey Hines for Kansas Wesleyan. 33 points, 19 rebounds. But unfortunately, Kansas Wesleyan comes up on the short end tonight. And the number 8 seed will take on the number 5 seed, Avila, in the semifinal. And that's on Saturday, by the way. A little bit of an upset there as Avila defeated Tabor 55-50. Maddie Morgan with 19 points in the victory. Top seeds ruled, though, on the other side of the bracket for the KCAC, as it was number 20 in the country, Sterling, 68-57 victors over Bethel tonight. Abby Schmidt for Bethel with 17 rebounds and 17 points in the loss for the Threshers. Number 3 seed Bethany took down Friends 63-40. Satori Carver with 15 points in the victory for Bethany. And so the semifinals will look like this. It is Sterling and Bethany on one side, and it is Oklahoma Wesleyan at Avila on the other, and that's going to be on Saturday from Kansas City. We move on along then, and we are now in the GPAC right now, as the top seeds went ahead and took care of business all the way around in the women's basketball bracket tonight from the GPAC. Top seed Concordia, 95-46 victors over Midland tonight. Concordia 28-2 on the year. Mackenzie Kepke with 19 points. And Concordia will be taking on Dordt now. Dordt victors over Dakota Wesleyan 75-55. Jordan Van Manen with 17 points and 9 boards for the defenders. The other side of the bracket will look like this. It was number 2 Hastings over number 7. These are seeds, by the way. Second seeded Hastings over 7th seeded Jamestown, 77-49. Sophia Pankratz with 20 points in the win for Hastings. The Broncos also 28-2 on the year. Hastings will be taking on Morningside in the semifinal. And you know, it's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season. But that's what Morningside did. 3 victories over rival Northwestern this year. This one, however, in the postseason came down to an extra session overtime, and Morningside with a 90-87 win over Northwestern. Morningside led by Taylor Rodenberg, and there were 5 Morningside players in double figures. Taylor Rodenberg with 23.6 of them coming in overtime. So the semifinals on Saturday will look like this. Concordia taking on Dordt and Morningside taking on Hastings. Now, I talked about regional rankings coming out, NCAA Division II and Division III. So let's go ahead and look at those right now. From the women in Division III, well, the rankings, at least according to the MidwestSports.net footprint, you get to see right there Wartburg at the top in the West region, the number 1 team right now in Division III's West region, and of course a couple of other teams from our footprint. Loris coming in at number 3 and Simpson coming in at number 7. To Division II now, and well, of course, the number 1 team in the country, that's Drury at 27-0. Drury, obviously the top team in the Midwest region as well. And 5 teams from the GLVC showing up in the Midwest region. Of course, Drury at the top, then 4 In the 7, 8, 9, and 10 spots, of course, obviously you don't expect all 5 teams from the GLVC to make it into that region, but would be surprised if there were any less than 3 that made it into the Midwest region bracket. We'll see how it goes along. Of course, the tournament coming up a little bit later on. One more week of regular season basketball to be played. The Central region in Division II looks like this. Central Missouri at the top, having taken its 7th MIAA title recently, and also coming from our footprint here, Emporia State there from the MIAA, Nebraska Kearney from the MIAA, Southeastern Oklahoma, Southwestern Oklahoma in at 6 and 7. Harding just outside the top 8 there, and that number 8 spot filled by Fort Hays State. So that's a look at the women's regional rankings. Look at the men here in Division III, and you see in the West region, Wartburg at the top there. And that may be a little bit different than what I was looking at. That actually, Wartburg at the top there. Let's look at the Central region as WashU is the number 2 team. And by the way, that should be Nebraska Wesleyan and the number 2 spot there in that West region in Division III. So Central region has Washington in at the number 2 spot there. And looking at the Division II now, regional rankings from the Midwest region, we see Truman coming in at the number 5 spot, Missouri St. Louis in at number 6, and Drury in at number 9. Indianapolis also from the GLVC right there coming in the top spot in that region. And then, of course, in the Central region, it is the defending national champion, Northwest Missouri Bearcats in at the top spot. Southern Nazarene, Southeastern Oklahoma from the Great American Conference in at 2 and 3. Southern Nazarene leading the way in the GAC with 2 regular season victories over Southeastern over the course of this season. Rogers State coming in the number 5 spot there. And Missouri Southern also from the MIAA in at number 6. Oklahoma Baptist at 8. Henderson State at 9. The NCAA Division II Showcase Game of the Week features Southeastern Oklahoma and Henderson State a little bit later on. That is actually taking place tomorrow. So that is a rundown, our live stream from the MidwestSports.net studio. How did we do tonight? Yeah, I know, probably a little bit of room for work right there, but we'll keep it going, and we will keep updating you on small college sports from Arkansas, from Iowa, from Kansas, from Missouri, from Nebraska, and from Oklahoma from the MidwestSports.net regional footprint. Please, again, do subscribe to this YouTube channel. It is Midwest Sports Net. Thanks for watching tonight. I'm Joey McWilliams. God bless you. Have a great night.